Today we will be working on a first grade subtraction problem. It underlies with the TEKS 3E. And first I'm going to begin to demonstrate this subtraction problem by using base 10 blocks. So first, the problem is Thomas had 22 pencils. He gave 19 of his pencils to his friend Stephanie. After giving those pencils to Stephanie, how many pencils does Thomas have remaining? So to begin, I'm going to write out our problem, which is 22 minus 19. I'm going to go ahead and label at the top the ones place and the tens place. So, using base 10 blocks, it is a concrete set model. And so, first we want to represent the number 22, showing that we have 22 pencils. So, I have 2 rods in the tens place and 2 units. To subtract 19 from this number, let's look at our written problem. When we're looking at the ones place, we see if we could take 9 away from 2, which is not possible. So, to change this, we need to take one of our rods and break that into 10 units. So now we can look back at our ones place, and now we have 12 units there, and we want to subtract 9 from that 12. So we are going to take away 9 units. Remaining in our ones place is 3 ones, but right now we still have a rod left in our tens place. So since we had to take one of those rods away, we have 1 left. So it's 1 rod from 1 rod. So we are going to remove our last rod. So the remaining number is 3 units, so 22 minus 19 equals 3 ones. Okay, for our next model, I'm to show the same problem, subtraction problem, I'm going to move to the whiteboard, and I'm going to use a representational model by using a line graph. Our first step is going to be to draw our line graph. We have to remember our numbers that we're working with to know how many units long our line graph needs to be. So we're going to begin with 0. I drew my line graph to 22 because that is the number of pencils that Thomas began with. So, starting at 22, we are going to put a spot there to represent the number we're starting with. 22 pencils. To make this problem easier, we want to try to get to a base 10 number. So I am going to jump to the number 20, which is 2 spaces. From that 20, I'm going to want to move, so 2 from the 19 that we're taking away, but I'm going to move to another base 10 number. So I'm going to jump another time backwards towards the number 10, and that equals 10 units. So 10 and 2 is 12, but we are taking away 19. So we have 12. We want to move 7 more. So I'm going to find where 7 more would be, and I'm going to make that final jump. 7 more units. 2, 10, and 17, and 7 make 19. And we end at the number 3, which is how many pencils Thomas has remaining. Again, this was a representational linear model of how to subtract. I'm going to show one more set concrete model example to represent the same subtraction problem, 22 minus 19. And to do this, we're going to begin by using 3 10 frames. First, we're going to set out our starting number of pencils, which is 22. So we'll fill up 2 full 10 frames to get to 20. And those remaining 2 are going to go in our third 10 frame to get 22. So we're taking away 19. Each one of these yellow pieces is a 1-to-1 correlation of pencils to each piece. And so we're from these 22 pencils, we're going to give away 19. To represent a pencil being given away, we're going to flip it to red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12. So the red represents the pencils that we gave away, and the 3 yellow represents the pencils that are still remaining. Therefore, Thomas has 3 pencils left.